Welcome to MH Math Facts. In our video today, we're going to talk about more word problems, and this time they involve finding the number of coins given the value of the coins that you have. So this problem says Amy has a total of $4.25. She has 7 more nickels than quarters. The number of dimes is 4 more than twice the number of quarters. How many of each coin does she have? So to start out, we're going to make a chart so we can organize this information that we have, make it a little bit easier to see what all of the information means. So along the top, let's put the number of coins and the value of the coin. And then along the side, we're going to put the names of the 3 coins we're dealing with. So we have nickels, we have dimes, we have quarters. So let's figure out how we can write the number of nickels, the number of dimes, and the number of quarters using just one variable. So from this first sentence here about the number of coins, it says she has 7 more nickels than quarters. So that tells us that the number of nickels is going to be 7 more than the number of quarters. That sounds like number of quarters plus 7. So that means we're going to have the number of quarters be Q. Okay, so now the number of dimes is 4 more than twice the number of quarters. So twice the number of quarters, that means 2Q, and then it's 4 more than that. So it's 2Q plus 4. Okay, and then the value of our coins. Nickels are 5 cents. Dimes are 10 cents. Quarters are 25 cents. Awesome. So now we have our information all organized, and now let's write an equation using this information. So we have Q plus 7 is our number of nickels times the value of a nickel is going to give us the amount of money that we have in just nickels. So we can do the same thing with our other coins. So 10 cents times the number of dimes plus 25 cents times the number of quarters. And that's going to be equal to the total amount of money that we have. And luckily, we know what that value is. That's 425. We'll set this whole equation equal to 425. Now we get to simplify. So 0.05 times Q, that's just 0.05Q, plus distribute that over to the 7 as well. That's going to be, okay, 5 times 7 is 35, so this will just be 0.35. And that's going to be 0.2Q. And we distribute it there. And when we go there, it'll be plus 0.4. And then we don't have to do much here. That's already written up. Let's see, that was a plus. And then we'll keep our other side of the equal sign the same. Now we can combine like terms. So we have these 3 pieces that all have Q's in them. So 0.05 plus 0.2, that's 0.25, plus another 0.25, that's just 0.5. So we have 0.5Q. And then these other pieces, we have 0.35 and 0.4 When we add those together, we get 0.75. And that's still equal to 425. Okay, we're almost there. We'll subtract 0.75 from both sides. And we're going to move up to the top corner here so that we have more space. So we'll keep that 0.5q equals, okay, 4.25 minus 0.75. That's going to be 350. Okay, now we divide by 0.5. And we get that q is equal to 7, since 35 divided by 5 is 7. We can think of this as 35 divided by 5. Okay, we have the number of quarters. So now let's come back to our other numbers of coins, and we can write those in terms of using this information that q equals 7. So for nickels, if we replace q with 7, we get 7 plus 7, which is equal to 14. And then dimes, if we plug in 7, we get 2 times 7, or 14, plus 4, which is 18. And then quarters, we already know that one's 7. So we have our numbers of coins, but we always want to check our work. So we can do that by doing a similar equation to what we did in the previous slide. We'll do the number of coins times the value of the coins. So we got that we had 14 nickels, so 14 times 0.05, and the number of dimes times 0.10, plus the number of quarters times 0.25. Multiplying those out, we get 0.7 plus 1.8 plus 1.75. And when we add those all together, sure enough, we get 425. If you want to go through the work of adding those, you're welcome to. I did it before, so I already figured it out. So sure enough, that is what we wanted to get, and we did it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and see you next time.